What brings you all here to this demonstration where we seem to have over 100 people?
Well, it's the proposed bus route between Camborne and Cambridge, which I think has stirred up a lot of local opposition. It's obviously something that's going to cost a huge amount of money. It's going to do a lot of damage to the local environment, and it's also going to really damage one of the kind of last green spaces that are available to the people of Cambridge. So I think quite rightly there's a huge amount of opposition to the plans, and I'm happy to be here to support that.
Now, Bridget, you are on the City Deal Assembly, so you've seen close up how we've got to here. Can you just summarise why we're in this situation where so many of your constituents are out here on a very cold December day protesting?
Well, the reason people are forced to protest is because they feel they're not being listened to. And actually the City Deal has engaged people in, very, very actively. We've had meetings with 25 questions from members of the public, some of which aren't answered adequately. So this is the final chance, really. You should see people are desperate now to get their voices heard. They are really, really unhappy about the potential damage to the green belt. They don't think there's the evidence base to support it. Everybody accepts that we have to have a means of getting people in for the new developments around Camborne through sustainable means. But there are alternatives. We should be working up all the other initiatives such as the Smarter Cambridge transport plans before we even think about laying concrete through the green belt. That should be a last resort, and as things stand at the moment, it seems to be the first choice, and that is wrong.
And final question really for yourself, Julius, where we've got, and I think we've seen this throughout the City Deal processes, differences of opinion between or within individual political parties, but also between different districts, between Cambridge City and South Cambridgeshire. What is it that's brought all three of you together from three different political parties on this specific issue?
I think there are differences, but I think where something's wrong for Cambridge, we all need to speak up. And I think Heidi Allen's already mentioned at the Guildhall, it's a shocking waste of money to put a concrete path 20 metres wide across the Westfields, ill thought out, and I don't think it's the right solution for Cambridge. And I think with the 100 here and probably more as we head towards the Guildhall, this year has shown us not listening to people, not listening to electors is not right. And I think we're going to show some direct action today, which I think is important for all of us.
And also, to be fair to Labour, Daniel Eichner, the Cambridge MP, has also called for a pause on the City Deal to refresh it. So there seems to be some political consensus from outside the City Deal structures.
I think we need to work on that and bring together and have ideas from the Greens, from other parties, from Conservatives and from Labour to actually make it work for the city collectively, as opposed to sort of the punch bags that seem to go on.